Hey coding house, welcome back to the channel. This video we are going to talk about practical 8 and 9, which basically covers method overriding in Java. So your practicals basically are write a class user with abstract method pay and receive, write two classes GoldUser and SilverUser, and we have got write a Java program with class A with method M1 M2, B with M3 M4, and override A in B. So method overriding basically is what when subclass and superclass have method with the same signature, we call it as subclass have overridden the superclass method. For example, animal have a method called as speak. But when dog extends animal, it overrides the speak method and it says I love to bark. When duck overrides the animal, it says like to quack. And cat overrides the speak method, it says I love to meow. So this is an overall context of what method overriding is. Let's start and jump into the practical. So let's start with practical 9 first, and where we have been asked that we need to override class A and B. So let's write class A.java first, and it has method M1 and M2, public void M1, system.out.println A dash M1. Let's say that, and then we write public void M2. Here we say A dash M2. Okay, and I'll get rid of this package. Then I want to write class B. So let's call it as b.java. Under b.java, what we will do here is we'll write M3 M4 first. Public void M3 system.out.println b dash M3 public void M4 system.out.println b dash M4, and then we have got, because the remember one thing, if you want to do overriding, inheritance is a must. So I'll say extends A. Now if I say extends A, I'll show you one thing very properly first. So we'll go to write a main.java file, and inside my main.java file, see, I'll write my main method. I will say b is equal to new b. Okay, b is equal to new b. I will say b dot m1, b dot m2, b dot m3, and b dot m4. There are four methods in B. Why? Because we have done the inheritance with A, so we got the access to A and B, M1 and M2 as well from B in my class B. So using my object of B, I can call all those. So if I try to compile this now, if I say practical 9, okay, Java C main.java, okay, should compile everything. And now if I run this Java main, see what is the output. I am running using the object of B, but I'm getting output as A dash M1, A dash M2, B dash M3, B dash M4. Why? Because A and M1 and M2 was coming from your class A and class A. But if I go in my subclass and write another method here, I'll say public void M1. So this is exactly the method which is available in class A. So I say B dash M1. So I am overriding that. And here I say b dash m2 and I override the m2 method, and only thing I will have to do is recompile. And when I run this, now see what has happened. I did not change any single line in class B and things got updated. So here I have got b dash m1, b dash m2. See, earlier it was calling a dash m1, a dash m2. So this is how you override a method. And when a method is overridden and when you make the call, it will always call the subclass method, because that is the rule when it comes to the overriding part. So this was your practical 9. Now let's jump to practical 8, because it is much dependent upon practical 9. So So practical 8 asks us to write a class user with abstract method pay and receive. Now abstract methods are normal methods, but with come with an abstract keyword, and you cannot write the declare. You can only declare but not define the methods here. So and they have to write two users, gold user and silver user. Only difference between the normal class and abstract class overriding is in abstract class the overriding become compulsory. Yeah, you cannot skip the overriding part. In M1, in A and B, it was optional, but in user and gold user, it will be compulsory. So I will first write my class user dot java file, and this is an abstract class. So I will just write public abstract class user. Okay, and after that, in my abstract class, I simply say public abstract void pay. See, I am declaring and not defining. Declaring is we just end it with a semicolon, and you are responsible for writing the methods. And then we have got public abstract void receive. Okay, public abstract void receive. So I have written two abstract method. Also, I can write normal methods in abstract class. Public void display details of user. Just simple function. Now what I do, I'll write another class. Let's call it as gold user, and let's write another class silver user dot java. So gold user dot java is going to extends what user, and see extends user. And the moment I do this, see what it is saying. User cannot be okay. User cannot be resolved to a type. No worries. But okay, if I do cd dot dot and I do cd practical 8, and now if I say java c compile gold user dot java, see it will give me an error. Gold user is not abstract and does not override abstract method receive in their class. So you have to compulsorily override. What is that? Public void, and it, in fact it will give you let me check if it is giving us option of overriding. So source action, no, it is not yet registered. So I'll have to just see how do you override the abstract method. I'll show you a simple trick. You go and copy this method. Okay, these two methods you copy, bring it here, paste it. Okay, get rid of the keyword abstract, and instead of semicolon replace it with curly brace. Okay, get rid of keyword abstract, and instead of semicolon just replace it with curly brace, and now you write your body here. So I'll say system.out.println pay method of gold user, and here on the other one I'll say system.out.println receive method of gold user. Okay, and same thing we'll have to do in the silver user. I will say extends user, and then I have to override those two methods. Simple trick, as I said, copy those methods if you are new. So you can do what? Replace keyword, like get rid of keyword abstract. Instead of semicolon, replace it with curly brace. Get rid of keyword abstract. Instead of semicolon, use curly brace. And then I say system.out.println pay method of silver user, and here system.out.println receive method of silver user. Okay, and then I have got main.java public static void main, and here I say user u. It also represent the rule, right? Is gold user, and when I say u dot receive and u dot pay, and if I now try to compile java c main dot java main, and you see receive method of gold user and pay method of gold user. And if I just replace this or use this copied here for user 1, let's say u1, and here I have got silver user, and if I run this now, it will run for both. So this is your practical 8 and 9. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe. Codes are available in the description box. Thank you.